Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to another video and welcome to another TBR bingo. If you guys have not watched my TBR bingos before, if you are new or if you're returning and haven't looked at my videos for a while, I spin a bingo ball and each number that I pick corresponds to a prompt, and I use that prompt to pick a book for my TBR for the month. If you guys would like to go back and take a look at all of my previous TBR bingos, I will leave the playlist and the cards above so that you can go check that out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I will say that in this month, I will be giving myself a pass for the month of February. I got into a huge slump, and I didn't touch most of the books that were on my TBR. I'm not going to take punishments. As you guys know, I take a punishment for each book that I didn't read. And I feel like if I do that this time around, it will only put me in a bigger slump and also give me way too many books to try to finish in the month of March. So my game, my rules, I'm giving myself a pass. And if you don't like that, I'm sorry. But hopefully next month will be better. I will give you a quick overview of the books that I'm still currently in the middle of, as well as some books that I know that I'm not going to be able to finish this month. But I will say that it is only the 18th when I'm filming this video. I am filming it very well in advance just due to the fact that I have some crazy scheduling issues coming up in the next month or week or so. So anyways, besides the point, let's talk about February. Okay, as for the books that I was able to finish, I finished Such Fun Age, A Heart So Fierce and Broken, The Magnolia Story, The Running Dream, One to Watch, Saga Volume 2. I am currently in the middle of my Brandon Sanderson book, as well as I'm also in the middle of A Universe of Wishes. I'm in the middle of House in the Cerulean Sea. I will finish all of these before the month is over. And I do need to read this book before the month is over because the publishing date for this is March 1st. So I want to finish it and give you guys a review before the book is published. So those are the books that I am still currently in the middle of and the books that I definitely will read for this month. As for the books that I won't be getting to this month, we have Skyward, which was my rollover pick for from January that I didn't get around to reading January or February, unfortunately. Amari and the Night Brothers, and I know that will make some of you guys very disappointed that I didn't get to read it, but I promise I will get around to it soon. We have Her Royal Highness by Rachel Hawkins, which I do really want to read, didn't get a chance to read, and A Number in the Ashes by Tahar Mafi. This is a maybe book. I might be able to get around to read this month, but I'm also not going to push myself too much if I can't. And then, of course, we have Les Mis, which I didn't even touch this month. So that's that. And before we actually get into this, I know this is a very long intro, but I am participating in the Spring Into Reading-a-thon for this month. As you guys know, I am a co-host for the Season-a-thon, and Spring Into Reading-a-thon is going to be March 15th through March 21st. So I'm going to try to get some books on my TBR that are going to fit those prompts as well. But without further ado, let's roll the dice. Pray to the bingo gods that I get a low number because I really need it this month. And let's go ahead and play the dang game. Okay, so we have a 5. And my rule is if I roll anything less than a 5, I have to roll again. But since I rolled an exact 5, I get to keep it. So 5 it is. Okay, honestly, I cannot thank the bingo gods enough. I really need a low number this month. So I'm only going to be doing 5 spins unless I get a number that ends in a 5. Then I'll get another spin. But, you know, 6 is not too dang bad, okay? Okay, spin number 1. N41. Okay, so for N41, it's blurbed by an author I love. So let me take a look at some books that I'm interested in reading this month and see if any of those have a blurb by an author I love. Okay, it took me a very long time to find something that's blurbed by an author that I like. Really, I couldn't find any that I love, but I found an author that I like. And All of the Stars and Teeth is blurbed by Tomi Adeyemi, and that is the author of Children of Virtue and Vengeance. No, Children of Blood and Bone. Also Children of Virtue and Vengeance, but I was talking about the first book. And so I'm going to give this one a try. I do have now the sequel of this book. It was an Owl Crate exclusive, so I'm very excited to go ahead and give this one a try. Spin number 2. G54. G54 is an adult book. I also need to keep in mind that I need to fit on my book club picks as well. So if I can fit those ones in, I'm going to try. Okay, so my book club pick for March is actually The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. I did get this one as a gift from Amy, so thank you for that. I am really excited that I'm able to fit this in because this is indeed an adult fantasy. So I am excited for this. I actually don't know the synopsis of this, but I am excited to give it a go. We do have an optional buddy read for Simply Reread as well, so I'm going to try to fit that one in as well, so we'll see. But this is what I'm going to pick for my adult book. All right, spin number 3. B14. B14 is to read a standalone, so let me look around and see what I can find. Okay, so the book that I'm going to choose for the standalone prompt is A Semi-Definitive List of Worst Nightmares by Crystal Sutherland. This is our group book for the Spring Into Reading-a-thon for this year, so I am very excited to get this one on my TBR. I don't physically own it. I am going to read it via ebook, but I will pop a picture up on the screen so you guys can see what I am reading, what we are reading for the group book. Also, just a plug, if you want to join us for the Spring Into Reading-a-thon, you should definitely do so. But let's go ahead and do spin number 4. Spin number 4. B9. B9 is a big book. I already have one big book on my list for this time around, and honestly, I don't want it. I just don't want it. So, if you guys didn't watch last month's TBR, I did get a bingo that last month, and one of my rewards for that was to be able to skip a prompt, or replace a prompt. So I'm gonna replace this prompt because I cannot do big book again this month. I just need simplicity. Simplicity is what I need. All right, let's redo a spin for number 4. N31. Okay, N31 is a random color generator, so let me grab my iPad so we can generate a color. As you guys can see, I'm putting this up on the screen. Let me move this way so you guys can actually see. I am going to go ahead and color generate. I'm going to color generate 3 times because I like doing that. I don't know. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. It's like a dark, burnt, reddish color. So let me see what I can find. I will get back to you on that one. I know I said I didn't want another big book, but I am rereading this baby for the month of March with a whole bunch of friends, and I don't think that this is going to be hard for me to get through because, as you guys know, this is my favorite book of 2020, so I am really excited to reread this. This shouldn't take me too long since this is a reread, and I am really excited to read it again. I can't even wait, but as you can see, it does have that, like, deep burnt reds down here at the bottom, so I'm gonna take it. And hopefully our last spin of the day, let's go ahead and do it. Oh, 63. And our last one was on the board. Look at us go. Oh, 63 is an adaptation. Ooh, okay. Honestly, I'm actually really excited for this. So I'm gonna grab a book that I know I want to read. Okay, so there is a book that I have been trying to get on a TBR forever. I think it was actually on a TBR at one point and I never read it, but it is getting an adaptation in April, and you guys can pretty much guess what I'm gonna read, and that is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I have read Six of Crows. I do want to read the Grishaverse really badly, and now is my chance to do so. I'm hoping to get this read before the adaptation comes out. Not the whole series, but maybe a little bit of it, and maybe I can just watch it slowly. We'll see. But I am really excited to give this one a go. I've heard nothing but good things, so let's do it. All right, so these are all the books that I'm supposed to read in the month of March, including my ebook, which I will put on the screen here, A Semi-Definitive List of Worst Nightmares by Crystal Sutherland. And, you know, I am not too scared about this. I just realized that every single one of these books is a fantasy book. Do I have, like, 0 other books in my TBR? Apparently not. Wow. Okay, so these are going to be the 5 books that I read. Oh, I do have one contemporary. I forgot, just because I don't have it in this stack. Doesn't mean it's not there. One contemporary, and this is it. So thank you guys so much for bearing with me this month. I know I definitely shucked my rules this month, but I just needed a break. So that being said, I'm gonna put these down now. But other than that, that is the end of this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And of course, leave any comments, questions, and suggestions in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.